In 1875, Harriet Blythe was sentenced to 10 years transportation, and today I will tell you her story. Harriet was born in 1825 in Burnham Market, Norfolk, to Henry Blythe, a local shepherd, and Maria Hooks. In 1841, the family lived in Burnham Norton, a small village not far from her birthplace. On the 30th of April 1845, Harriet gave birth to an illegitimate daughter named Martha. No father was named on the baptism records. On the 18th of September 1846, we find Harriet and her mother Maria in trouble with the law. They were accused of stealing one sheet, one pinafore, one petticoat, one top of a white spencer, 2 silk tops of frock, 1 trippet and other articles, the property of Maria Sutton. Her mother was acquitted, but Harriet was found guilty and sentenced to 1 month's imprisonment. Almost a year later, in August 1847, Harriet was in trouble again. This time for stealing a stuffed cloak and an iron key from South Creek, the property of Jane Harrison. Harriet was found guilty at the Walsingham Quarterly Sessions and sentenced to 10 years transportation. On the 30th of April 1848, Harriet left London on the ship the Tory, alongside 169 other female convicts. They arrived in Van Diemen's Land on the 6th of August. On her convict record, we learn that she was single, had 1 child, she was a Protestant, and she could read and write. It describes her as 5'2", with a round head, dark complexion and high forehead, brown hair. It also names the father of Martha as John Headcox. One thing that stands out is the fact that she was pregnant. Harriet gave birth on the 31st of May 1850, but tragedy struck as Harriet passed away on the 9th of June, and the cause of death was written as possibly postpartum complications after childbirth. She had named the baby girl Mary Ann, but sadly, Mary Ann also died on the 22nd of June. Back home in England, her daughter Martha was living with her grandparents. In fact, she probably knew them as her parents, as Martha was only 2 when Harriet was convicted. This is backed up by the fact that when she married William Gidney in 1863, she names her grandfather on the marriage certificate as her father. She had 4 children with William, but sadly she lost her husband in 1874. To make matters worse, Martha was pregnant at the time, and later in the year she gave birth to a baby boy who she named John. She married Robert Rumbles in 1881, and they had 3 more children. Harriet can be pictured here with her 4 youngest children. She passed away in 1929, aged 84. I wonder if she ever thought about her mother. So rest in peace, you will be remembered.